Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Quick Hits with Pat and Thumb.
Guess what's back? The hat and necklace on the Digsy.
Because it's Thursday, which is Quick Picks. Brought to you by Mybookie.ag. Got us a ticker. We used to have a helmet, but Pat didn't listen to us, and we told him not to play with balls and Haas.
It exploded. Just a little live nudes, Bud Light, any other neon lights that you have like we had.
Send them in.
We would like them all. The Big Daddy live nudes one is the preferred one. We would like that here just because of that movie being excellent. But this thing exploded. The Foxy and I had to brush up the entire place.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. to the helmet. Now it's just a face mask.
Tonight's game, Rams, Vikings in La La Land. Who you got?
I got two bets for you, and I'll tell you what. These are what we like to call home runs, gimmies, layups, they say. Hammer the over of the Vikings-Rams total over at 48.5, I believe is what it is. And hammer the Vikings team over of 20.5. That's hammer, hammer, hammer time. Hammer the over for Vikings team total and for the game total, which I believe is 38.5.
38 or 48?
48.5.
Love the Vikings over, what, 20.5?
20.5.
Love that pick. I am going to take the Vikings plus 7.5. It's a classic overreaction to what happened last week with the Bills. They actually outgained the Bills somehow, surprisingly. It's a classic overreaction. Sometimes the Rams like to let teams hang in there. I almost took the money line, honestly. I think it's, what is it, plus 255.
Doesn't it feel like they want you to bet on the Vikings, though? Doesn't it feel like they want you to bet? That in my head, that's why I stayed away from it. I'm just hammering the over. Play the clip again. Hammer the over. But I feel like they want you to bet on the Vikings. That's why I'm very scared.
I was scared. I went and looked at the money percentage of the bets and the percentage of money. It's like basically 50-50.
Oh,
so
coin flip.
Yep. So we're good. So that's what we got tonight for games this weekend. We got 5 picks. You got 5 picks?
Sure, I can find those. Detroit +3 in Dallas. It's even money, too, right now on the +3. There's no juice even happening. So I went ahead and hammer time that strictly because I think Matt Patricia in that locker room riding that Patriots win are going to be something special in the big D time. So
I also took the Lions.
Here we go.
And I fucking hate this pick. I know this pick is going to lose for us. 70% of the money is on the Cowboys. But the line is getting worse for the Lions. The Lions went from plus 3.5 to +3. Even though all the money's coming in on the Cowboys, it's never a good sign for us. But I was too dumb not to take it. So Lions +3.
Hammer it. Buffalo +10 against the Packers. Okay? Josh Allen. Clay Matthews doesn't know how to get sacked.
Let's go, baby.
Clay Matthews cannot sack anybody. Josh Allen has good hands. He's an athlete. He put his nuts right over top of AB's head last week. Big win in Skullcastle. I like the Bills. 10's a lot of points to be given up. +10 against the Packers.
I like this pick by you. I don't think last year, rookie year, gambling Pat would have made this pick.
I agree. I'm a veteran.
I like this a lot.
Thank you.
Texans +1.5 against the Colts. Another situation like the Cowboys, 70% of the money is coming in on the Colts, and the line has stayed the same, which even though I already like the Texans, I think they're getting a little better. They're 0-3, but it's fine.
They're getting better.
They need a win. They need a win. Deshaun Watson's getting better. Give me the Texans +1.5.
Miami +6.5 in New England. They don't win, I don't think, but they definitely keep it within a score there. I like the Miami Dolphins' little swagger. I like what they're doing. They got Danny Amendola giving insider trading scoops as well. I like the Miami +6.5.
I am going with the Bengals +5.5 against the Falcons. The Falcons are decimated. I think they've lost 4 or 5 people to season-ending injuries on the defense. Ugh. So basically, the Bengals defense just has to get a stop. Just get us one stop. Falcons are coming off back-to-back division games, hard fought. Maybe
overtime.
A letdown week. Overtime last week against New Orleans. Mm-hmm. Give me the Bengals +5.5.
And this is Monday night's game, but it's my bet. It's my go-to. So before the odds get even worse, you go ahead, you Thor that shit, you hammer Chiefs money line for Monday Night Football, and you put maybe the mortgage on it. Andy Reid season is alive and well. Muppet sounding Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
That was pointed out to us today.
I mean, first off, the scheme, Coach Reed's been drawing up a lot of really good plays.
His voice is wild.
Wild, but also his play on the field.
Wild.
Also wild. Chiefs money line for Monday Night Football. That seems like a lock that I've hedged a lot of bets on, for sure.
He's got the best arm possibly in the NFL. Him and Rodgers are very, very
Yeah, but
similar.
he's got 2 feet, 2 legs.
And 2 knees.
Yeah, so
Yep.
old Aaron, 1 knee. Mm-hmm. You get it. You get it.
Oakland, I'm taking the Oakland Raiders -3 against the Cleveland Browns. They opened up as -1 and have gone to -3. I'm going to wait. I hope they come back down to like -2.5.
Browns are not going to lose. Baker Mayfield's going. Hit that Browns money line. There we go. There's my bet. Another one. That's just a free one just because you guys are good viewers and you subscribed. Down. Commented.
Comment and like
Done.
on YouTube.
By the way, we got a strike pulled back off of us.
Yeah.
We're a real account now. Browns money line, that's just a little bonus.
Last one, I'm sticking with the theme here. Arizona Cardinals +3.5.
Really?
I'm sticking with the 0-3 teams.
I think you hammer Seattle Seahawks harder than anything else that I've said now that I mentioned it. Something to think about.
There's just something weird going on with that line too. I'm not betting with my head anymore. I'm only looking at weird line shit.
It's because you're an Italian.
Yeah. And there's another situation where the Cardinals, it seems like +3, they should be +8 or 9, but they're not. So I'm going to take them. So what you do,
There it is. That makes sense.
also parlays over everything. You take all those picks, you parlay them in.
Yeah.
Maybe 10 to win 12,000.
Now we're making a super amount of money.
This has been another phenomenal episode of Quick Hits with Pat and Tone.
Quick picks with Pat and Tone.
The NFL never sleeps, but we do. So we'll see you Monday.
Amen.